Today I'm reviewing some spicy new cards coming out of Cybernetic Horizon, and all you have to do is stay tuned. To the summer of love. Alright, what's up, Birdie? It's Rex Pro here, and today, as I told you, I'm going to be reviewing some new cards, and these are some support cards that Demise King of Armageddon has finally gotten. So let's go ahead and, without further ado, jump right into it. And to start things off, we've got the new Demise card, or replacement, I guess, Demise Supreme King of Armageddon, and you can ritual summon this card with Endless of the World. This card's name is treated as Demise King of Armageddon while in the hand or on the field, which is beneficial because the Endless of the World ritual spell requires the use of, it doesn't say King of Armageddon or Supreme King of Armageddon. I mean, it says the original card's name, so that's the only way you can get it out. So there you go. I don't know why they had to make it so complicated, but that's how it is. As you know, I don't do these scripted, so if I ramble, I'm sorry. Anyways, while this ritual summoned monster is on the field, ritual monsters cannot be destroyed by battle, like ritual monsters you control. So that's really good because obviously that means he has protection himself, and all of your other ritual monsters do as well if you plan on getting multiple of these out, or, you know, whatever. So the protection by battle is very nice. It'd be cool if it was protected by card effects as well, but that would probably be way too much to be asking for, and would pretty much guarantee that this card would get hit because it's pretty powerful. So if he's ritual summoned only using ritual monsters, you do not have to pay life points to activate his effects, which is pretty insane, because his last effect is once per turn you can pay 2,000 life points to destroy as many cards on the field as possible other than this card, and inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each of their cards destroyed. So it's like Judgment Dragon on steroids, and that was always sort of the gimmick with Demise, except before he came out before Judgment Dragon, I'm pretty sure, the original version. And before he didn't do burn damage, but now that he does, oh boy, I can guarantee you that this OTK is going to be coming back, and it's going to be a lot stronger than it ever was before, because if you can build your deck so it's almost 100% ritual monsters, except maybe cards that search for ritual monsters like Manju, you're going to be able to never have to pay life points to activate his effect, and having 3,000 attack points, that means if you get 2 of these out on field, and maybe one of the ritual monster or just Manju, and you activate his effect, you're gonna be winning that turn pretty much guaranteed, which is absolutely broken in my opinion. So this is definitely a really good card. And now moving on, we have Demise Fiend of Armageddon, the miniature version of it. It's a level 4. All of these are Dark Fiend, I'm pretty sure. So same thing, ritual summon him with Endless of the World, and his name is treated as King of Armageddon. So when he's ritual summoned, you can destroy a face-up monster on the field, so already that's pretty good. That's just a straight-up destruction. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target a face-up ritual monster you control, and while that monster is face-up on your field, your opponent can't activate cards or effects in response to that ritual monster's effects. So that means that if you have this guy out, as well as the new Demise Supreme King, ooh baby, that means that they'll be able to do absolutely nothing to stop your monster's effect from activating, and that you should be able to get that OTK off extremely easy. So now that means also, I guess if you have like the Necros engine, I guess. I don't know exactly how they work, but if there are ritual monsters that search, or could be Ash, or Ogre, you know, any of that, hand traps now wouldn't work on your face-up ritual monsters, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Demise Fiend of Armageddon. He's definitely going to be a really good support card to be playing in this deck. And I could see him having a lot of uses outside of his own archetype as well. Say if anybody runs the that dark ritual, I forget what it's called. Uh, I'm really bad at that. I'll have it flashing up on screen, like the name of it or whatever, the one I'm talking about. But if someone's running a dark ritual, I could see them using this just because of the fact that it's a spot removal for any ritual, or for that dark ritual, I mean, because it just destroys it face up. So I can get rid of some problematic monsters. And next up, we have Endless of the World. This is the ritual spell, obviously, that summons out all of the new cards and the old ones as well. So it can be used to ritual summon Ruin Queen of Oblivion or Demise King of Armageddon. So both of those are getting new cards, and like I said, I've been going for the Demise King of Armageddon, obviously. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. And this ritual spell is pretty good. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So its first effect is pretty much just the ritual. You have to summon it from your hand, so it doesn't have any cool effects like the Revendread one, where you can special summon them from grave. So it just has to be those. You have to have those in your hand. Also, its second effect during your main phase, except the turn that it was sent to the graveyard. While this card is in your graveyard, you can just shuffle it into the deck and add one End of the World, which is the other ritual spell that can be used for this deck, which I'm not going over because it's an old card. And you can add one Demise King of Armageddon or Ruin Queen of Oblivion, so from your graveyard to your hand. So my problem with this is that I'm pretty sure that the other cards, Demise, the new Demise and Queen of Oblivion cards, do not count as those names, as their old versions while in the graveyard. It only is like that while they're on the hand or field. So this card could have been better if it had said, if it had specifically said the new cards, or maybe if the new cards actually counted as those old ones while they're in the grave as well, then this card would have actually been pretty good. I mean, it's obviously still going to be a 3 of, but it could have been better, and I'm disappointed that it's not, but it's still definitely a good card. And I'm glad to see that the Demise cards are getting new support. And this video was a little bit shorter, but that can't be helped. I'm only reviewing 3 cards because I don't want to go fully into depth. And, of course, it gives me the opportunity to make even more videos, to get even more watch time, to get even more views, to get even more likes and comments, which is what you guys should do. Make sure you smash that like button. So yeah, just kidding. Kind of. No, seriously, like that. You better fucking hit that like button. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys look forward to these new cards as much as I do, and hope to see them in competitive play, because I think that would be really cool to see this become a new deck, plus the Allure of Darkness. It'd just be really good. But anyways, leave that like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time, and as always, have a roaring good day.